I recently converted my garage into a garden studio room, and it looks pretty awesome now, but the DIY process throughout that entire project was a little bit like a make it up as you go along kind of project. But we had a lot of fun, and I've documented the whole process, so I'm going to show you now, and I'm going to talk you through every stage that we did, because I think it's kind of interesting. This is the start, what the garage looked like.
I thought I'd do a video of what we want to do. So he wants to get rid of this, put in a brick wall and a window, keep this door. There is a door over here, and then
so there's junk absolutely everywhere. Typical garage, just everything that you don't really want or use gets thrown in the garage. But once we emptied a bit of that out, we obviously had to sort the walls out, make sure all of the weird random nails were kind of out the wall. And this was an exciting day. This was when the plasterboard turned up for the walls. So we made a little wooden frame, obviously behind, well, by the brick wall, and then to sit the plaster on.
More in the work. Ria's upstairs doing the loft board. And then this is the wall so far in here.
So the side walls weren't too tricky. The hardest part of doing the plasterboard was doing the ceiling. Luckily, my brother and my dad have done lots of projects like this in the past, and they gave us a lot of help because they're very good with DIY. And obviously my girlfriend and my mum helped a lot as well, which was handy. This was the moment we tried to put up the roof plasterboards, which got very stressful at times because they kept falling down. You had to hold them in position while we obviously screwed all the nails in. There's a little loft hatch, just checking it works there. So one of my garage doors never worked, so instead of just putting in a new garage door, we decided to brick up the wall and add a window, which will be coming in a little while.
Circus dog round one. Come on, Teasel. Come on. Yeah, jump through here. Come on.
Once we plastered in between the gaps of the plasterboard, we obviously then had to sand it down to make sure it was smooth, and that was a pretty difficult process, and you can tell from this just how dusty we got. All of this plaster. It's taken a long time, but if I skip this step, then I'll be gutted at the end of it, because I think if I paint it, all the little marks and all those kind of things will really stand out if I don't get this stage right. A quick update on the man cave. The plugs are now in. I've got one more coat of paint to do on the walls here. I went for like a magnolia colour, but with a white ceiling. These roof loft boards are now in. Once we finished sanding, obviously there was a heck of a lot of dust everywhere, which we obviously had to get out, and then we had to level the floor because the floor was at a big angle. This is where you need that TikTok soundtrack for the blood going, oh no. No. 11 o'clock and I am done for the night. But the walls are starting to look good. First coat of paint is on. I reckon we're going to get the chosen colour on tomorrow night. And these lights are now ready. Soft white, I think they're called. There they are. So it's coming along. So the majority of the process of everything that we did, pretty much, we just learnt from YouTube. So we're watching YouTube videos where people are explaining how to do each little project. And yeah, and then we pretty much did the whole thing ourselves. Had a little army fly past halfway through the day. Yeah, that's what you've done. 2 Apache attack helicopters. And this was us doing the coving on the ceiling in the corners. The wind didn't like my camera. It's we got the window made to measure to the gap that we created when we did the brick wall.
Oh, that's holding it up.
And amazingly, it fitted quite well.
It's holding it up nicely. Slide to the right.
We listen to a lot of country music. And these are IKEA wardrobes, which turned out were pretty much the perfect height for the room. So we're cleaning the garage roof today. So you can see this is all the old moss over here. It's nice and clean up there. These are our new sofas that we got. We're happy with those. I think they were called Chesterfield sofas. And then we had a load of old desks and furniture that we liked but was the wrong colour, so we painted all of those up so that they matched the room quite well. Come on, mate, you gotta go. One more time, I'm filming now. And we had a little visit from the maestro. Yeah. Gracie Bear.
Film it from now.
Gracie, are you ready to play the piano?
Yes! He came over to entertain us with Maddox and Rosie. Far more talented than my dogs.
Sit.
This is the reverse trick, but she's supposed to wait until I say reverse.
Reverse. There you go. Well done.
So this was what the garage looked like in the first place. It was pretty empty, full of junk and full of rubbish, and didn't look like somewhere you'd want to go and sit. But after we finished, this is what it looked like, and we were very, very happy with it. It's like a cool little party studio garden room that we can sit out in. And behind the curtains there on the left, we've still got the automatic garage doors so that on a hot day we can keep those open. So that was my garage transformation into a studio. I hope you like that. I do have lots of other videos of some other DIY projects that I've done over the last few months, which are quite fun, including this studio here and the big studio desk setup that I've got here with all my cameras and stuff. If you'd like to see more of those videos, let me know in the comments. And also, if you did like this video, please click the like button and let me know in the comments if you liked it. Hopefully I'll see you all again very soon. Thanks for joining me. All the best.